There we go. And now we just got to carry him to the end of the level. I'm pretty sure Mind Dive is possible with this challenge. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Also, excuse me, what the fuck? Alrighty guys, we are back here with the My Pal Crablet achievement. For those that are new here, basically I'm trying to go through the entire level while carrying the Crablet through every single level. If the Crablet dies, or if I die, I have to restart the level because I'm trying to keep this Crablet as my little pet, my little pal, my little buddy. Why are they doing that to my boy? He's just a little guy. And we have an interesting one here because Mind Dive apparently isn't possible because they just get disintegrated. As you can see in the footage here, they just instantly die. Somehow, sometimes they don't. It seems to be very inconsistent, at least in terms of like when they jump at you and stuff like that. But apparently they thought of it because once you start carrying them down the stairs, they start disintegrating again. On top of this, at a random point during the Mind Dive level, the Crablet just randomly disappears from existence right out of my hands, and I don't know. I have no clue. So technically this challenge is impossible. We kind of technically knew that since the very beginning of the challenge because there's another thing like this in the very first level where it just instantly dies when it reaches a certain point. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Interestingly enough, too, as you can see in the footage here as well, the Crablet, sometimes it will hit an invisible wall when it's passing that threshold. It's very strange. And again, when it jumps, sometimes it passes it and sometimes it doesn't. Again, it's just super inconsistent and super weird. I tried my hardest to kind of make this work. I spawned the Crablet over there somewhere and tried to see if I could get it to jump at me so it would pass the barriers, and it just, 90% of the time, really, it just didn't work, and that's just annoying. And so, yeah, this challenge, again, it just dies instantly for no reason. But we had a little bit of fun with some other levels here, too, because after the Mind Dive level, I basically ended up having to skip it. But after the Mind Dive level, we ended up doing some more stuff, too. And knock first, because that's the only polite thing to do. So in the level immediately after Mind Dive, things get a little bit more difficult. Not an impossible difficulty like Mind Dive apparently ended up being, but a difficulty that basically is there's a lot of enemies and they might shoot my Crablet and kill it. This I was really worried about, and I kept debating on whether or not I should just rush past enemies. I ended up loading the first gun I saw and shooting some of the enemies with it because I figured I may as well do that at the very least, but may as well try to be at least careful with them or whatever. I did manage to do it. I managed to keep my Crablet intact, and I managed to kill some enemies, and then I started to debate on it again really, really heavily on whether or not I should run past them or not. Eventually, I decided that, yeah, I may as well just run past them, and so I did. I shot some of them on my way through, and I got to the first set of vents. Okay, I got to this section without dying. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a challenge. He's still alive. So obviously I was able to finally get through the vent. It was extremely nerve-wracking. I kept thinking I'm going to slam him against walls or the edges or whatever and just kill him. He did turn blue though as soon as I did that fall, so that was super great. However, I did come out of the vents, very sus I know, where a lot of more enemies do spawn. I tried to figure out what I should do. I thought, oh, maybe I should use like a pistol or something and shoot the enemies as I move past them like I did a minute ago with the SMG, because I did end up throwing the SMG at one of the enemies. And turns out I didn't have any pistols or anything like that. All I had was this gun and this crowbar. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to use this crowbar and I'm just going to go right through them, rush right past them, and it actually ended up working out pretty well for me because they weren't able to shoot me as fast as I was able to run past them and kill them. So this part was actually super easy, and this does end up happening a few more times where I go through these sections where there's a lot of enemies and I just end up passing by them super quickly. But the next challenge came when I finally made it upstairs. Well, I should rather say when I almost fell downstairs. But it worked. Whoa, don't fall down the stairs. But the next challenge happened when I actually made it back to the top of the stairs, where I then realized there's going to be another Crablet, and I can't kill Crablets in this challenge either. Even my Crablet, he can't die 100%, but other Crablets, I can't kill them. This is where things get a little bit weird, because another part of the challenge is that I can't kill Crablets. If I kill a Crablet, then the challenge also ends. So, a Crablet normally jumps at you right here. So I think what I'm going to do is have the Crablet jump at me, trick the Crablet into going to this other room, and then leaving him in this room. Come on, buddy. Okay, quickly. Yeah, I can't believe that worked either, but it did, and the rest of the level was actually not too much trouble. Of course, there's another Crablet in the vents here, but I was able to just walk right past it. The next real section of this level where things get complicated and difficult is when you run into the hill that you have to climb up to, and there's the Omni projectors that appear and shoot you while you climb up the hill or whatever. I decided that rather than set down my Crablet and fight them, I would just race past them and kill them all super easily, and that is exactly what I ended up doing. After that, it was pretty much just one quick drop down this hole, and boom, we're done. We go up some stairs, again, just running right past them, and the level is complete. It was actually extremely easy, all things considered, and yeah, you guys will see. But this first level here that I did was actually super easy. I ended up doing it on my first try. I was very nervous throughout it, but again, I did it on my first try, so it wasn't much of an issue. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Okay, that worked. I brought you a present. I brought you a Crablet.
Okay, pretty good. But
yeah, it is a pretty good gift. I hope you liked it, though. He's my buddy. He's my pal. He's my little pal. Why does the finger do that? Anyway, the level right after this one, of course, is Street Puncher, and I thought going into it at first, I was like, okay, this is going to be difficult because there's a lot of enemies, and then as soon as I got past, like, the very first door, I was immediately like, actually, this isn't going to be that difficult because none of these guys can actually shoot me. Of course, there is a couple of turrets, but those are super easy to deal with. I can just walk past them like I did the other things before, and yeah, again, this level was just super easy. I ended up doing it basically on my first try as well. This is where it might all come to shit, because this jump might actually kill my Crablet, and I really don't want it to. Oh, fuck. The second try. So Street Puncher was actually super easy. The time where this challenge started getting difficult again was, of course, Sprint Bridge. That level was super difficult because there's a lot of parkour involved. There's a lot of Omni projectors that you have to deal with before going past them because they're in your way. If you don't deal with them, you're almost certainly going to have your Crablet get caught in the crossfire and die. So we have to deal with those guys before we can get past them. Luckily, the Crablet does become blue at the perfect time. I did know a few shortcuts on this level, but the Sprint Bridge, of course, it's hard to do those shortcuts if I have to be holding a Crablet in one hand the entire time, so it was a bit of an issue. And of course, there's also the helicopter that's shooting constantly at you, so there's a lot of different issues with Sprint Bridge. Yeah, for some reason, the elevator, you can't really spawn them in. You gotta spawn them. Okay, I can't spawn him here. Can I spawn him here? There we go. He's probably gonna die before I even get past this first section here. And he's blue now, at least. God damn it. Okay. Okay, you survived that. Good boy. Good boy surviving that. Pretty sure. I've just done it. I'm pretty sure I've just somehow done it. As long as that helicopter doesn't shoot my Crablet. What did I just say, man? Pass by a helicopter. I don't need you here right now. No! Oh, motherfucker. How come I can't make that jump now? So as you can see, Sprint Bridge was definitely super difficult, at least the most difficult section of this playthrough with this challenge so far. It seemed like no matter what I did, as soon as I got to the end, the helicopter would always shoot the Crablet. it just genuinely was very frustrating, and I got extremely sweaty here. But eventually, after like 4 or 5, maybe 6 different attempts here, I was finally able to get to the end on top of that thing. I did consider doing the level like you're supposed to, and maybe that would have worked, but I know there's a section here in the level that is very difficult, if not near impossible to do with just one hand, so I wanted to skip it if I could, and I did, and it ultimately worked out because I was able to get to the end with the Crablet, push the button, and save the day. The Crablet has been saved, and we've carried a Crablet through another level. Now, what we have next is, I think, Magma Gate and the Pillar Climb are probably going to be the next 2 biggest challenges here. Let me know in the comments below how easy you think that's going to be with this Crablet challenge, but for now, that's going to do it for the video because we have done it. We have beat another handful of levels. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Please do consider liking it, sharing it, subscribing to the channel and stuff like that if you did like it, because I make Bonelab videos as well as plenty of other VR videos every single week, so I hope you guys will stay tuned for all of those. But for now, support the channel and however you please, and stay wonderful and stay asleep.